Hello everyone, I am Hasni. Today I am going to explain my Java lab experiment on multi-threading with inter-thread communication. I will also demonstrate in a simple exception handling program. What is multi-threading? Multi-threading means executing multiple tasks at the same time. In this program, I use two threads. One for withdrawal, one for depositing to simulate a real banking system. A customer class. First, I created a class called customer. It contains a variable balance. Initialize the list 10,000. This represents the account balance. Next, withdraw method. This is the withdraw method. It is declared as synchronized, which ensures that only one thread can access it at a time. If the balance is less than withdrawal amount, the thread will not proceed. Instead, it will call wait and go into the waiting state. Once sufficient balance is available, it detects the amount and completes the withdrawal. Next, deposited method. Deposited method. This deposited method, it is also a synchronized. It adds money to the balance. After deposit, it calls notify, which wakes up the waiting thread so that it can be continue execution. Next, main method. In the main method, I create a customer object. Then I created two threads. The first thread calls withdraw method with amount 15,000. The second thread calls deposit method with amount 10,000. Next, both threads are starting with start method. Next, first the withdrawal thread starts and checks the balance. Since the balance is insufficient, it goes to the waiting state. Then the deposit thread executes add money and calls notify. Now the waiting withdraw thread resumes and completes the transaction. Why synchronized we use? First of all, why we use synchronized? In synchronized is used to prevent multiple threads from accessing shared data at the same time and ensure proper execution. Wait and notify. Uh, in real time, where we can use means this banking systems withdrawal waits, where a withdrawal waits until enough balance is deposited. Next, and I told you now exception handling, so use it in this thread multi-threading. So exception handling I use try means now I will explain a simple exception handling program. Try block contains code that may generate an exception. Okay. Next, error line. In this program, division by zero occurs, which causes an arithmetic exception. Exception means errors. Catch block. Next, catch block can use the catch box handles and telling about exception handling. So now I will explain a simple exception handling program in using multi-threading. So first of all, introduction about try block. The try block contains code that may generate an exception. Next, if there is a error line, we have to write in this program. Division by zero occurs, which causes an arithmetic exception. Arithmetic expression means mathematical errors. Next, catch block. The catch block handles the exception and prints an error message instead of stopping the program. Next, mainly final block. The final block always executes whether an exception occurs or not. It can be executed. So mainly this multi-threading program and exception handling program are executed. The program demonstrates thread communication and error handling in Java.